Hey, what is going on, crypto people? Happy Friday. Happy Friday to each and every one of you. Holy moly, what's going on with the market? What's going on with the market right now, family? It's crazy. Look, I'm going to share some Flare Network news. I'm going to share some Enosys Global with the big news on the upgrade to their decentralized exchange. Now, remember, their DEX. Enosys Global was on Flare Networks, right? They were the original back in the day called Flare Finance. Had some challenges, some issues, and some drama, flipped the script, and now they're coming out what I think is a next level kind of platform DEX for Flare Networks. I really, really do. They're moving into a next level liquidity pools, and that's just where I play. I hang out in the liquidity pool space. So I'm really, really excited about this, what they got going on over there. Really excited about it. And this is early. We're early to this. And I always think that is absolutely massive. You can be early. Again, layer one blockchain, next level, Flare Networks. You get a project built on it that's first mover, that does unique stuff, has unique features, et cetera, et cetera. Good team. You get to those things early if you can, if you're blessed enough to get to it early. And it just, my experience is it pays big time dividends. It really, really pays. And so, yeah, I've been doing my homework on the Gnosis, and I'm loving what they're doing. So we're going to go over that just a little bit as well. So that's these concentrated liquidity pools is where I live, baby. I'm excited about it, what I've seen so far. And it's in DevNet right now. So you can learn how to do it. I can certainly teach you for sure. If you, without question, I can teach you how to do that, how to set that stuff up. So yeah, excited about that. And let me know if you want me guys to do a video on that. And by the way, if you want the firsthand on how to do it, patreon.com/golf whiskey mastermind. We'll be doing that stuff together. Really, really excited about that. GWW stands for Generational Wealth Wednesday Mastermind. So patreon.com/golf whiskey mastermind. Any case, here it is. Look, this is CoinGecko. The total cryptocurrency market cap, according to CoinGecko, is 2.38 trillion. I don't know why I couldn't find it for a second. Bitcoin dominance is at 50%. Interestingly enough, Bitcoin is trading at $60,813 again. On the 30-day, it's down 10%. Ethereum is trading at $3,404 again. On the 30-day, it's down nearly 10%. Solana is trading at $141 again. And on the 30-day, it's down 16%. Solana is making some moves. I don't know if people are paying attention to it. But for me, this is still early days of Ethereum, in my opinion. It is definitely becoming the retail chain and the things that they're doing. Their recent announcement of Blinks, game-changing. The fact that they're going to do ZK compression, game-changing. It's just game-changing stuff. And you can be 2020 has changed since 2020. We're in 2024, early days. So in my opinion, 78 cents this thing launched. And people still think the kind of missing stuff. Any case, it's the average net return year over year on Solana is over 300%. Right? 320%, something like that. Madness. XRP is 47 cents again. And on the 30-day, it's down 9.8%. No need to go over the rest of the market. You know what it is, fam. The market is just doing what the market does. I don't know. Can Shiba Inu do anything? I mean, what we got going on here with Shiba? It's 401717. That's kind of like the first time I got into Shiba Inu. Really is. It's right around the first time I got into SHIB. It's a $10 billion market cap. I don't know what it's going to do. I got a big time play I'm going to share with you guys in a live stream. In my opinion, it's a big time play. So there it is, family. The market is just doing what the market does. Let's go over some Flare stuff. Flare Networks, the FIP09 is up for a vote. I think you can vote up until July 4th if you got some wrap Flare. I was interesting because maybe in some of my guys on Flare will answer this. My staked Flare You can't vote. So I would have to, you couldn't vote if your flare is staked. You can only vote with your wrap flare. So does that mean I have to cross-chain my flare from the P chain back to the other chain so that I can have a higher voting thing? I mean, I already voted with a little bit of flare that's not wrapped, but I just found it interesting. If you know, let me know in the comments. Steve, real estate guy. Who's the other guy that's always let me know about flare stuff? Just let me know. Let me know what's up with the staked. Vast majority of my stuff is now staked. It's not no longer in wrapped and delegated. It's staked. So anyway, yeah, that's what I was like. Whoa, what do you mean my vote's only blah blah blah? I mean, I got like anyway. So Flare is thriving, and it's time to supercharge. The FIP Flare proposal 09 proposes distributing a small portion of the unused 20 billion incentive pool. So would it be 2.55%, 2.55, roughly 500 or exactly 510 million FLR to attract builders, incentivize users, and boost liquidity. Okay, this is the liquidity event that I'm hoping that RippleX is going to come up with soon. Hopefully, I don't know. Again, I think the thing that's hanging over their head is the suit. I think that they don't want to be seen in any way promoting the use. I don't know. I think just promoting use of XRP, I don't know. In a lawsuit, I don't think they want to mess around with it. So maybe after the suit, they will do it. But this is what they need. They need 510 million XRP in some kind of thing to attract builders, to incentivize users, and to boost liquidity. That's what they're going to need. That is what they're going to need, for sure. All right, so FIP09 introducing Flare protocol emissions. What it means, decentralized apps, dApps, launching on Flare, will receive these FLR emissions to incentivize user participation. I love the way they did it. They did it on, hey, are you going to be around in this? Are you going to be on Flare? Are you going to hang out here? Or are you going to try to do something quick and short? No, these emissions are on a monthly basis. It's just smart, because what you do is you kind of rid yourself of the what do they call them? The farmers who just come in, farm some stuff, dump tokens, because they're thinking that the APRs are going to be APRs for only 30 days, maybe 60 days. So they're spreading this out over like a 12-month of these emissions, but it's smart the way they're doing it. It's very, very smart. Shout out to Flare Networks. This is smart. Benefits for users and Flare. Increased liquidity, extra incentives encourage users to deploy assets in decentralized pools. Everybody knows this. The people over at Ripple know this. So I just be patient. Just be patient, okay? XRP holders, just be patient. And meanwhile, Flare is changing the game. Are you participating? Good night. You don't have to, this whole deal is got to be an either or. Stop listening to the entertaining content creators who make you believe that it has to be, you got to make a choice. That's nonsense. Who make you believe you have to make a choice, who make you feel like you're betraying something if you participate in another ecosystem. That's a madness. Walk away from those dudes, man. Benefits for using and Flare. Extra incentives encourage users to deploy assets. Attracting builders. The emission program enables new builders to bootstrap a user base when launching their dApp onto the networks. Absolutely genius motion. It's absolutely smart. It's just smart. We want more builders. Flare Network recognizes, unlike the XRP entertaining content creators who for months and months said, we don't need more builders. Madness. Flare Networks understand you need more builders. Scalable growth, increasing monthly emissions allows more decentralized apps to participate. Why now? Decentralized exchanges, automated market makers, borrow-lend protocols, perpetual futures applications, and bridges are launching on Flare. F assets are on the way too. This program is designed to accelerate The Flare Fi Summer. Let's go. Okay, just smart. It's super, super, super duper smart. A committee of seasoned DeFi and traditional finance experts will be responsible for allocating FLR missions to decentralized apps. 100% of these incentives will be distributed to users. For transparency, the committee will provide quarterly reports on the allocations. Okay, who is this committee? And why wasn't I invited, Hugo? Why wasn't I invited to this committee? I'm a DeFi dude, been in DeFi for years. What's going on here? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Claiming an investing schedule. See, they got it. They got it 15 million in July, 20 million in August. It increases every 5 million every month, 25 million. It's just smart. It's very, very smart. They, you know, this, I don't know. They get together and they discuss things and they come up with some plans. It's not one dude or a couple of dudes. It's just it's so important. And I don't bring this up to throw shade in one direction. I bring this up to let you know what seems to work best. What seems to work best. This committee here, you know, doing this. They think in the pros, they think the pros, they think the cons. It's a committee of people who are in DeFi doing things. And let's face it, how many people, I don't know. How many people you think they got over at Ripple in DeFi? Again, I don't know. How many people you think they got? Again, I don't know. Maybe they do. I don't hear them talking about it. I don't hear, you know, I'm in this pool, I've been in that pool. I mean, they know about DeFi. I'm talking about participating in it, not looking at, you know, Uniswap and checking out the tech and seeing how good the tech is, and we can build a better tech. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about participating, being in pools for months and years at a time, seeing the good, the bad, and the ugly of these pools and what they look like, being in different ecosystems, being in Arbitrum, being in Optimism, being in Phantom, being in Ethereum, being in Aptos, being in Sui, in the space, in there, participating. So as you know what's good, what's not good. Participating. The difference between an aggressive pool, a conservative pool, a concentrated liquidity pool, a custom pool, a long range, full range pool. Participating. That's the key. Not because you're a smart coder and you can look at a code and say, well, Uniswap's V3 or V4 is next level, but we can build something better. That's not DeFi. That's not DeFi. I'm talking about taking your dirty, nasty fiat and participating over there and seeing what's good, seeing what's not good. What works well, what doesn't work well. Paying attention to liquidity incentive events that Arbitrum might do, that Notional might do. They're working together right now. What was the AVAX liquidity pool thing like, incentive event? What about Aves? Like paying attention to the different ecosystems that did liquidity events and see what works, what doesn't work. How do you prevent people from just coming in with a certain amount of money, 4 or 5 figures, because they know the game in these liquidity incentive events? They're coming in there farming up tokens and then dumping them. How many people do you think at RippleX know the game? This to me clearly says that Flare Networks has some people that are involved in the game. This clearly says it to me, the way they're spreading this out. Clearly. And I don't know a single person over in this committee, but this schedule here of the way they're doing it is look, it's a time preference thing. They're focused on long-term goals. They don't want people just coming in here farming some stuff and exiting. Most farmers and farming liquidity pools do not hang out. I'm talking about the people coming here to leverage a liquidity event. I'm not talking about just regular DeFi people. I'm talking about people who know, oh, I heard there's a liquidity event here. I'm going to take $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000. I'm going to leverage that pool. I'm going to leverage that event. snatch up as much as I can. And then I'm gonna dump it into the real token, quote unquote, the real token. Anyhow, more details are in the FIP09 proposal. Unclaimed FLR is either burned or used for future incentives after year one. What? Unclaimed? How would it be unclaimed? I don't know. Anyway, what you can do, learn more and ask questions. Cast your vote this Friday to help determine the next phase of Flare's ecosystem. I voted. Again, someone help me out with why my state. I don't know. I tried to do the voting thing. How do I do it with my state FLR? So anyway, share this with every builder you know too. We're keeping an especially close eye on the teams coming to build on Flare hashtag for the ETH Global Hackathon in Brussels. Cool. And there you can go vote, but you can use your Buy First wallet if you need to do so. You can use that on. You know, I found out that Solidify, Solidify, their website's really, really good. It's really good, just to let you know. It's really good. That's right. It is really good. So just want to let you know about that. I mean, FIP09, make sure you vote. You got your rap Flare. Make sure you guys vote for that. I voted. Real quick here, I'm going to end it on this one because I rambled, I think, long enough. No, I'll do Enosys as well. In fact, let me do Enosys now. I'm really, really excited what Enosys is doing. They got 2 articles on their new Dex, Dex V3. It's in testnet phase. They got 2 articles that you can read, and then you can go play. I played around with it this morning. Really, really nice. So anyway, there's 2 articles. There's the first article on the new DV3, and then there's a second article. If you haven't read the first article on Dex V3, please take the time to do so. First article. And then there's a second article that you can read as well. I would read both articles for sure, just to kind of get update. Second article right here. You can read it as well. But if you want, if you want to search this for yourself, it's at Enosys. So it's ENOSYS, lowercase, underscore global. ENOSYS. That's one word. Enosys underscore global. And you can read this for yourself. So you just put it at Enosys underscore global. Read these articles for sure to learn about it. This is what it looks like. I've been hanging out here. Love this. Aggressive, conservative, full, custom. Custom is where I hang out in terms of concentrated liquidity pools. Full is cool. I mean, it's cool. It's just, you know, I like the concentrated because it makes, I think, your money more capital efficient. All 3 work. All 3 work. You have to find the one that works best for you. I like custom. I like setting my ranges, and I like playing in that space. I like rebalancing when I need to rebalance with a nice strategies that I learned from my guys, and I will share it. I will share that in the Patreon, and I will share that my guys with people on the Patreon as well. Because for me, we're talking big money, we're talking cash flow, and you need to be serious. So if you ain't serious, it ain't going to work well. It's just going to end up bad. And you're going to be like, oh, well, you know, I did this, and it didn't work. Right. So that's not good. So we want serious people in the Patreon who want to seriously build cash flow every single month, bear bull market, and learn how to do it, right? Understanding what it works, what it looks like, and all that. And, you know, it's not short term. It's not 30 days. Oh, cool. Look all the money I made. No, we're talking about long-term cash flow. Okay. Hugely important. Big difference. Robert Kiyosaki shared this. I'm going to end the video with this. This is important to understand. Robert Kiyosaki, question: would I buy Bitcoin ETFs? Robert says no. Heck to the no. Why not? For the same reason I do not buy gold or silver ETFs, says Robert Kiyosaki. What is wrong with ETFs? ETFs are fake gold, silver, or Bitcoin. It's Robert Kiyosaki. For example, a gold ETF can sell 1 ounce of gold 100 times and more via one ETF. That is why I own real gold, silver, and real Bitcoin and keep them very safe away from banks and Wall Street bankers. 1000%. Dude knows what he's talking about, something to pay attention to. And just got to wake up to the reality of things. Some people don't wake up to the reality that they're still got their hood in the sand. They're still promoting stuff. I just shared a video with Lynette Zane. Ownership is an illusion. You're a beneficiary owner in traditional financial products. Period, point blank, full stop. Not the real owner. Beneficiary or beneficial owner. Not the real owner. That's the reality. Legally, this is what's been set up for them. All right, so there it is, fam. If you haven't checked that video out, I don't know if I did it in, no, I did it in a regular video with Lynette Zane. So you can check that out. Check it out. Ownership is an illusion in the traditional finance space. If you can't hold it, you don't own it type deal. You can hold your hardware wallet. You can hold gold and silver. You can't hold your stock. You can't hold your mutual fund. Can't hold your IRA self-directed or not. All right, fam, there it is. This wraps up your XRP Ripple Daily News in around 0 to 10 minutes. I hope that it has been of value to you. If it has, do me a favor and hit that like button. And if you happen to be in that about 50% of the people who are hanging out, listening to the Crypto Seeds and haven't subscribed to the channel, do me a favor. If you've enjoyed those hangouts, please consider subscribing to the channel. And don't forget to ring that notification bell, baby, so you know whenever we go live or whenever we upload a video. I'm going to end this one like I do all my videos and remind you guys of this. Old money doesn't want you to win. But that's okay, though, because you and I, we're already winning. And I would ask you to consider this, perhaps ponder the idea or notion of living your life permissionless. I'll talk to you guys soon. See ya. Bye.